Hello everyone, welcome. Today we are looking at another lead code question which is check if a string contains all binary codes of size k. Now this question is asked in week 2 of 2021 March month, and what this question says is that given a binary string s and an integer k, we need to return true if the binary code of length k is a substring of s, otherwise return false. So what does that mean is that if I am given a string which contains only the binary integers and I am given a length 2, then I need to find out all the combinations of 0 and 1 of length 2, whether it is present in this string or not. What I mean by that is, if I look at string the length 2, right, the number of combinations of 0 and 1 can be 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. Now if I look at the string, right, I have 1 1, I have 1 0, I have 0 1, and I have 0 0 as well, right? So that's where it's I return true. With me? Now if I look at this one, so again I have 1 0, I have 0 1, I have 1 1, and I have 0 0 as well, right? So I have all the four combinations when I'm looking at this string of length 2, right? So let me take another example. Say if I'm looking at 1, right, that means what it needs is 0 and 1, because that's the two combinations it can carry. Then that is also present here. 0 and 1 is present here. But if I look at this one, right, again it is 2. So I'm looking for a 0 0, 1 1, 1 0, and 0 1. And if I look at it, I don't have a 0 0 combination here. Hence I'll return a false. Right. Now with this into line, let's quickly jump onto the code. Now what we're going to do, right, we are going to use a concept of hash set. Yes, we can go ahead and use a list or dictionary, but then you need to add a dictionary on top of it. And hash set ensures that you don't insert duplicates, right? So hence the reason I'm going forward and directly using a hash set. So what hash set will do, so hash set string uh, my set is equal to new hash set string. Now once I have this, what I need to do is I need to see how many combinations it can carry, right? If you look at the example, right, if I'm having a combination of 2 and considering I have only two integers which I'm looking at to kind of look at, right, it will always be 2 to the power 2, which is equal to 4. That is the total 4 combinations. So what I mean by that is, if I am looking at two integers, which will always be 2, these are the number of distinct integers which are here, right? And I'm a length looking at 2, so that will be, I'll always find 4 combinations here. If you see 0 0, 1 0, 0 1, and 1 1. Say I took a 1, right? I have got input length which is of length 1. So if I look at this, then it will be 2. That will be 0 comma 1. Now if I look at 3, then it will be 2 to the 3, that will be equal to 8, right? Because then it will be 0 0 0, 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0 on those ones, right? So that's how the whole combination will vary, and as we know that the number of combinations which I can get is 2 to the power k. So I'm going to say where distinct combo will be equal to math.power 2 comma k. So that is the number of combinations which I'm going to get. Right? This will be 4. Now once I'm outside this, right, I'll say okay, for end start is equal to 0, I less than equal to s dot length minus k. I'll tell you why I'm doing a minus k here, and let me do start plus plus start plus plus. So let me make it high, right? Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find out all the substrings, right? So I'll say my set dot add s dot substring I comma k, because I need to find out all the combinations from a given index to the length of it. Hence the reason I length minus k, because if I am at, say, if I'm given a string, say 0 0 0 1, right, I am looking forward to this index, and this index, because if I go here, right, then I don't have anything afterwards to kind of do a substring of. So this is the max place where I need to be in order to get the maximum substring which can be possible. So once I'm outside, once I'm this, what I'll say is, okay, if my set dot count, right, is double equal to distinct combo, I'll safely return true. What I mean by that is I found all the combinations which can be possible of this substring, and right, return true. I hope you understood this. The moment I reach the maximum limit which I'm getting into the subset, I can safely return true. If I'm not getting it, I can return false. So this is it. It's just that we need to kind of break this problem statement into multiple subsections, and I think post that the problem becomes fairly easy. It's a substring problem in a way, wherein we need to find out all substrings which are equal to a given uh, count, right? Let me run this code and see if it is working fine for us. I have not made any uh, syntactical error. Yes, I did. I missed columns somewhere. So that is line number 6. Oh, yes. Let me run this now. Okay, cool. I got expected results. Let's submit it. Cool, it got accepted. So this is it, guys. I hope you understood the solution. You understood the thought process behind coming up with this approach. If in case you still have any doubts, any problems, please do reach out to me in the comment section. In case you're new to the channel, please do subscribe it. And of course, with that goes without saying, if you like the channel, like the video, then please do hit the like button. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot.